Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry about the delay on this video. I had a really long weekend with our back-to-back regional qualifiers and then an impromptu race at Hermanston, Oregon. So here we are. We've got qualifying right now. No warm-up lap, so it's straight to green. And then we'll have our heat race and our 45 lap main event. First lap of 15.3, tires aren't very warm, so not quite as fast as I'd like. And at 15.1, which isn't horrible, still not as quick as I'd like, especially since we've got some out-of-towners here that are really fast. That'll put me third. There's 3 different heat races, so we're in the second one, I believe. Getting ready to go green. So there's not really enough room to go 3 wide, safely at least. So I'm kind of just stuck here behind Canyon while he makes his way up through the traffic, and gotta wait till I have an opportunity to make a pass of my own. Can see Canyon getting ready to go for another pass, so I've just got to kind of tuck in behind him here. It's taking quite a long time to get through here. I'm just kind of stuck, so give him a little bit of a bump there. Braked earlier than his previous braking points, so I was just caught off guard. And there's the checkers. Unfortunately, not enough time to do any better, but that's alright. So we got 45 laps here in the main event, our longest race for the season. Full invert, as per usual, outside of the rookies and the scratch cars, but I think we had 20 cars for this race, so starting pretty far back here after qualifying third.
Gonna lead us to the green. Shuffling for position as they work their way through lap number 1. Lots of cars, lots of laps. Everybody needs to be patient and get to the end of this one. Tuttle, your race leader. Here comes Dylan Wardle. Wardle taking a peek to the high side of Joe Daly. That's going to be a battle for second spot. Newmeyer in the 26 on the high line, working his way through. No foul. We stay clean and green.
try and go underneath Brock here, but kind of get my nose cut off in the entry, so I end up going up the curb a little bit. And then the same thing's about to happen again here, trying to pass Tim, but even worse.
Murphy again trying to put him 3 wide. Murphy off of the racetrack. Austin needs to find the asphalt. They were warned that the apron is not a passing lane. So Austin Murphy needs to stay on the racetrack there as the laps wind down. Ashton Williams, high side at the back of the pack, as he's trying to work his way towards the front of this field. 45 laps, that's a big one for your Domino's Pizza legends. New race leader, Mike Soyseth. Up and around, Joe Daly. Here comes Andrew Tuttle. Dylan Wardle now stuck behind the 78 of Joe Daly. High line, the place to be right now, and around goes Daly. Looks like we're staying clean, staying green, no yellow. 38 on the board, 38 to go. And Daly dead in the wall.
Caution here, would have kept going, but I think Joe's car wouldn't restart, not sure what happened, so got the cone. I choose to go up on the outside here, which is gonna prove to be a big mistake. I only gained 1 spot, but the cars in front of me just not very hot off the restart, so usually choosing the inside lane is your safer lane. You can definitely pass on the outside, but if you're not quick on the restart, you're gonna get freight trained, so probably should have went to the bottom, but here we are.
Restart Domino's Legends Regional Qualifier. Green, green, green. Here we go. 4 wide, turn number 1. Rock and roll racing. New race leader Dylan Wardle tonight.
So there I am, shuffled back 2 positions. Not really anything I can do about it, just try to stick to the inside and pick up as many as I can.
Brendan Rosbarski trying to find his way into the mix, one of your 3rd-gen drivers out of Las Vegas, Nevada area. Wardle, your race leader. Wardle, Kidd, Soyseth, your top 3. Soyseth coming under attack. Brendan knocking on the back door. Kidd on the high side, little contact there. Everybody stays clean. But that's going to open the door for Brendan down low. Mike Soyseth going to try to close the doors. They dive into turn number 1. 2 by 2 by 2 through the middle of your racing pack for your Domino's Pizza Legends. Dylan Wardle, your race leader with 34 to go. 34 laps away. Brock Kidd now dives into that 2nd spot. Here comes Brendan Rosbarski. Brendan gonna try to move his way. Oh, look at Brendan like a rocket ship right up to the rear bumper of Brock Kidd. Here comes Ashton Williams as well. Williams to the high side of Mike Soyseth. Austin Murphy doing a great job now. He's found his groove through the middle of the speedway. Murphy puts it to the top shelf of Soyseth. Soyseth gonna battle back. Here comes Brendan, low side of Dylan Wardle. Brendan, Dylan, tire to tire, fender to fender for the top spot as they roll out of turn number 2. New race leader, Brendan Rosbarski. Coming through, here comes Ashton Williams. Williams, he's not done yet either. This gentleman races all over the country. He's weaving and bobbing his way through your Legends field tonight as well. Lap traffic coming into play. Ashton Williams, Dylan Wardle, Emerson Malloy the lapper. Ashton backs out just in time there. As a 3-wide battle around a lapper, not a good idea this early in this main event. 15 laps into your 45 lapper. Ashton Williams, Dylan Wardle, battle for the 2nd spot. Williams gets it. Here comes Brock Kidd, Austin Murphy, Mike Soyseth. They're still battling in there. 3 wide behind him with Andrew Tuttle, Emerson Malloy. Jacobson goes low under Malloy at the back of the pack. Stretching your Legends out around the quarter-mile oval. Regional Qualifier for your Domino's Legends. 2 big events in the Valley. This is the first of the weekend. They'll travel down Highway 16 tomorrow for day number 2. But tonight, 28 to go. Great looking field of Domino's Legends. 20 cars on the racetrack as they work their way through traffic. And Tuttle goes to the grass. PBT Auto Sales caution is out for Andrew Tuttle.
Not sure what happened, but we're gonna group back up, take the cone, and restart. This time, I'm a little bit more comfortable taking the high side because I know that Ashton's in front of me and that he's going to be a lot quicker off the restart. Me and Dylan on the inside of me here are pretty close in speed, so it's going to be a pretty good battle off the restart.
Green flag restart. Virgin to the green. Here we go. Inside line on a rail there. Ashton Williams now going to try to recover as he comes through. Murphy, Wardle, side by side, tire to tire as they battle for the podium spot. Austin Murphy, heavy hitter, rolling his way towards the front. Ashton Williams knocking on Brendan's back door there. Battle for the lead, the 20 and the 51. Ward.
Get a bit of contact there. I'm going to put most of that on me. I checked my mirrors and thought I was more clear than I was, but luckily we were both able to hold on to it and keep it going.
For your Domino's Legends, yellow flag flies for Courtney Weller. Turn 1 barrier. Heavy contact.
Courtney finds the wall there. Again, not exactly sure what happened, but gonna get grouped back up again. This time on the cone, I'm definitely taking the inside. Try to keep on the bumper of Brendan on the restart and see if I can follow him past Ashton.
Side by side restart. Fender to fender, bumper to bumper. Domino's Legends getting ready to fire this thing off. 25 laps on the Pepsi. Oh, and that was dirty and ugly. The 51 took Ashton Williams all the way into the marbles. And for a couple of teammates, that was not very.
I talked to Ashton after the race. He said that the restart previous to that, he got pushed up, so he just wasn't going to let that happen again, and so they just decided to run into each other. Caused a caution, and that means they both had to go to the back. Lets me get the pole here, so standard operating procedure here. Start on the bottom and see what we can do. Really hoping here not to see any more cautions, because I know I can stretch a lead out as those third-gen cars are going to have to work through traffic again. But there are a lot of laps left. "25 laps left here, so here we go."
Austin Murphy, Brock Kidd in control, coming for green, this time by. Here we go. Green flag flies. Watching the 51 deep in the field, driving right into the back of Andrew Tuttle. He's trying to work his way towards the front again. Williams and Kubarski trying to work their way through. Dylan, Wardle, Leon, Tridle, door-to-door, side-by-side for third. Podium up for grabs between Wardle and Tridle. Kenyon Ashley on the outside looking in with Mike Soysett out of Emmett, Idaho. to tire, side by side. The race to watch for third. Wardle, Tridal, putting on a show out of turn number 4. Canyon, Ashley, Mike Soyseth, Ron McCall on the outside looking into that battle as they roll around the halfway point. Halfway through right now. Halfway through your Domino's Legends Regional Qualifier at the Concrete Jungle tonight. Wardle holds on to the third spot. Here comes Canyon Ashley getting ready to challenge Leon Tridal in the 17 machine. Mike Soyseth still in the mix as well. So 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's the battles to watch as the 51 and the 20 continue to pick off cars trying to work their way back to the front of your Legends field. 20 to go. 20 laps away.
Part of me wants to try and stretch out my lead here to make it harder for any cars that catch me. And part of me wants to try and save my tires because I assume there's going to be at least another caution or two.
Tonight, as they work their way through the south end of the racetrack, little push there opens the door for Canyon Ashley. Ashley, Soyseth, they start to look low on the 88 machine. Here comes the 51 and the 20. They are just outside the top 5 now. They have worked their way back into the mix. Wardle, your 5th place car. Soyseth 6th, and then you've got your 2 drivers that were sent to the back, and Dylan Wardle back into the barrels, turn 3. Yellow flag flies. PVT Auto Sales.
Cars were a little too tight up there, side by side, and Dylan finds the wall. Not sure if Mike got into him at all. Didn't look like it to me, but resetting the field here.
Austin Murphy bringing up the green. Here we go. Murphy, Kidd, Tridal. Those are your top 3 as they all dive into turns 1 and 2. Austin Murphy had an amazing start there. Murphy definitely been one of our locals to watch all year long, and he is trying to stretch this thing out and make it happen. But here comes Brock Kidd, the 51 of Rybarski. Brendan trying to make something happen. You see him low there behind Leon Tridal. Ashton Williams in the 20 machine. He's just going to try to follow the 51 as they weave in and out of the field, but these local heavy hitters up front are going to make them earn it in the Concrete Jungle tonight. 51 and the 20, contact turn 2. They stay clean, we stay green for your Domino's Legends Regional Qualifier. The 51 weaves his way to the high side there. Friends and fans on Flow Racing getting a good look at that battle as he has worked his way from the back, and he's back near the podium position, and he gets it in the 2nd spot. Brendan Rybarski, Ashton Williams coming with him. Leon Tridal going to do his best. Brian Malloy going landscape race in turn 4. We stay.
So much dust through there, I wasn't able to see very well and let off, and Brendan gets a huge jump towards me.
Coming under attack from the 3rd Gen Racing crew. Malloy waiting for the leaders to go by. Emerson Malloy battle for the lead. Yellow flag flies. And I think it's for Brian Malloy here, turn 1. He was just a little too close.
Ends up bringing out the caution anyway from that dust, just because he wasn't able to get back on the track, so gonna do my best on the restart here, but not gonna be easy.
Murphy gets a good jump. Brendan gonna battle back. Ashton Williams on the outside looking in, holding on to that podium spot. These guys rolled into town this afternoon and looking to take the win, but local favorite Austin Murphy doing a whale of a job up front. Murphy driving the wheels off that 07 machine, and he's going to roll back into the top spot there. And into the grass goes Daly, Joe Daly. So Daly going to roll. We stay green, and we're stacking them up. Turns 3 and 4. Ron McCall goes around. PVT Auto Sales caution is out.
Another caution. Brendan had got by me just barely on the previous lap, so we're back to the cone again. They brought out the cone really late, so I knew that it was a cone restart, and so did Ashton and Brendan, but I talked to Leon and Brock Kidd after the race as well, and they didn't realize it was a cone restart, so they ended up getting stuck behind me and a lot of cars up to the outside around them.
Qualifier want to thank Fans Connection, $50 quick time award. Blanton Racing, $50 hard charger. And Zamp Race Products, gift certificates for 5th and 10th tonight. And the laps are winding down. 11 on the board. Great looking field of Domino's Legends. It's regional qualifying Saturday at Meridian Speedway. And our third gen boys play nice and we go racing. Brendan Rosbarski, Ashton Williams, your top two. Here comes Austin Murphy. Murphy working his way there. Looking for a podium spot. Austin trying to represent our local drivers as well. But Kenyon Ashley, that young man, he's right there in the mix. Soyseth, Tridal, door to door, tire to tire, single digit laps, 9 to go. 9 laps away. Barsky, Williams, nose to tail. Dylan Wardle moving into the top 10 there as he battles Tim Newmeyer. Single file as they work their way through. You got a battle for 5th, side by side. Between Soyseth sideways, gathers it up. Tridal right there on the inside of him. Everybody stays clean, they stay green. Davis Jacobson knocking on the door of Brock Kidd. They're coming out of turn number 4 right across the line now. To 22 in the gold number 15. Leon Tridal feeling the pressure as well. Leaders nose to tail across the start finish line. Rosbarski, Williams putting on a clinic up front. Here comes Williams down low. 5 to go. Now 4 at the line this time by with lap traffic coming up. Three laps away. 3 to go for your Domino's Legends Regional Qualifier. Rosbarski, your race leader. And he is in the mix of heavy lap traffic. Coming out of 3 and 4. Ashton Williams, this is his chance as the white flag flies. 3 wide out of turn number 2. Ashton Williams chasing down Brendan Rosbarski. Coming to the checkers and he's gonna nail him in the rear bumper. Checkers in the air.
And there we have it. Thanks guys for tuning in, and I'll have the Hermiston race up next week. Catch you next time.